ashes eventually. I carved my name in the desert with the blade of my mistakes. Every step across the wasteland leaves another soul awake. The fire in my shadow burns a little every night, but I keep moving onward through the ghosts I couldn't fight. The ground is cracked and hollow like the bones of fallen men. The wind repeats their warnings like a sermon without end. But I've made an oath in darkness that no storm can ever break, to walk this cursed horizon till my heartbeat starts to shake. If redemption ever knew me, it forgot me long ago. But the ashes in my bloodline still keep pushing me to grow. This is my ash-bound covenant, a vow written in the flame. Through the dust and judgment, I still carry my own name. If the night wants to claim me, let it sharpen all my pain. 'Cause this ash-bound covenant is the fire I became. The moon hangs like a warning over trails of smoking stone, a witness to the secrets I have buried with my bones. My heartbeat is a hammer in the silence of the ridge, and every scar I carry is a memory I can't bridge. The world keeps turning darker, but I feel the truth inside, that the hardest roads we travel are the ones that keep us alive. I walk because the darkness carved a place inside my chest, and every outlaw learns that pain is how we pass the test. If tomorrow brings damnation, I will face it standing tall. 'Cause a man becomes the fire when he learns he cannot fall. This is my ash-bound covenant, a vow written in the flame. Through the dust and judgment, I still carry my own name. If the night wants to claim me, let it sharpen all my pain. 'Cause this ash-bound covenant is the fire I became. Forge me, let the fire restore me. This is my ash-bound covenant, forged in darkness, born to rise. I walk through every shadow with the truth behind my eyes. If the world tries to break me, it will fail before it tries. 'Cause this ash-bound covenant is the flame that never dies. Ashes never lie, and neither do I. again. The wheels tear through the dust like a burning flame. I'm a shadow on the run, and the night knows my name. Boots stomping hard on the cracked old ground. Every ghost I left behind still follows me around. High noon to midnight, it's all the same to me. I ride the dead man's highway where no soul's meant to be. My heartbeat pounds like a drum in the fight, and every mile ahead is a war in the night. I ain't slowing down, no fear in my bones. The desert shakes when I ride alone. On the dead man's highway where the sinners learn to crawl, I keep on riding fast to hear the devil make his call. When the sky turns blood red, I won't be afraid to fall. I was born in the fire, and I'll outrun it all. Steel on my back and a storm in my chest, haunted by the memories I tried to lay to rest. The wind cuts deep like the truth I hide, but I learned to use the pain as the fuel I ride. Dust clouds rising like a funeral flame, but I ain't stopping now, I won't die the same. A rebel with a curse carved in my skin, and every broken piece pulls me back again. Speeding through the shadows, I don't turn around. My fate is in the engine and the roaring sound. On the dead man's highway where the sinners learn to crawl, I keep on riding fast to hear the devil make his call. When the sky turns blood red, I won't be afraid to fall. I was born in the fire, and I'll outrun it all. If I burn tonight, I burn riding free. On the dead man's highway where the broken find their light, I'll ride into the darkness and I won't lose the fight. Through the flames and thunder, I'll tear apart the night on this dead man's highway. I'm alive in the fire's bite. Slide guitar stinger, drum star, dead man's highway. Keeps me alive. Don't forgive. And neither do I. Steel boots hitting the ground, dust rise like a battleground. My heart's a drum that never dies, beating loud under crimson skies. I've walked with ghosts, I've bled with storms, fire in my chest, lightning in my bones. Every Every shadow tried to drag me down, but I'm still here. I won't drown, and I feel the thunder burning, wildfire in my veins. Can't break a man who's risen from his own damn flames. I've got blood on the highway, burning rubber through the pain. Every scar becomes my truth, every scream becomes my name. Let the night come try to stop me. I'm a storm you can't contain. Yeah, I've got blood on the highway, and I ride against the rain. Face the wolves with my bare hands, buried brothers in these lands. My demons wear the Sunday best, try to crown themselves king on my chest. But I rise like a loaded gun, shadows fall when I run the sun. The world can break and tear my soul, but hell won't keep what the road once stole. Hear the roaring engine calling, like a beast that can't be chained. I was born from dust and fury, made to walk through flame. I've got blood on the highway, burning rubber through the pain. Every scar becomes my truth, every scream becomes my name. Let the night come try to stop me. I'm a storm you can't contain. Yeah, I've got blood on the highway, and I ride against the rain. If the world turns its back on me, I'll break through the dark alone. If the devil tries to drag me home, I'll carve my path in stone. Let the thunder shake the whole damn sky, let lightning crown my name. I'll stand tall against the roaring night. I was built from rock and flame. I've got blood on the highway, but I never lose the fight. I'm the wolf beneath the moon, I'm the fire in the night. Every mile becomes my story, every wound becomes my crown. Yeah, I've got blood on the highway, but I'll never lay it down. But I'll never lay it down. Dust on my tongue and a fire in my bone, walking this broken road, tied to the soul. Moon hanging low, like it's watching me fall. Every mile whispering the price of it all. My boots drag slow through the memories I made. Some burn like whiskey, some cut like a blade. I ain't got much left but a shadow and a song, and a voice made of gravel from holding on too long. I'm just a gravel voice in the night, singing through the smoke of every fight, lost in the dust where the wrong feels right. But I'm still here, still burning in the fading light. I've carried heartbreaks like a cross on my spine, buried old sins like a bottle of cheap red wine. Thunder rolls soft like it's calling my name, telling me sorrow and I ain't done playing the game. These hands are scarred, but they still know the tune, picking out songs under a dying moon. And if hope is a liar, then pain is my friend, been riding with me from start to the end. But I'm just a gravel voice in the night, singing through the smoke of every fight, lost in the dust where the wrong feels right. But I'm still here, still burning in the fading light. If the dog wants to take me, then let it take its time, 'cause a man made of ashes still knows how to shine. I'm just a gravel voice in the night, holding on with everything I've got inside. If the world turns cold, I'll stand and fight, 'cause even the broken can burn brighter than the night. Rider never died, only turn. I rose from the ashes where the desert meets the bone, a rider born from sorrow, carved from dust and stone. My shadow cuts the twilight like a blade against the sky. The world has tried to kill me, but I never learned to die. Boots heavy like a coffin, dragging secrets through the sand. This curse became my armor as I walk this broken land. The moon stares down like judgment, cold and full of spite, but I keep moving forward through the endless desert night. And the wind keeps whispering all the sins I left behind, but I ain't looking backward, 'cause I won't break this time. I'm a grave-born rider, rising from the dirt and flame, a dark frontier survivor, no fear left in my veins. If the devil wants my soul, he'll have to take my name, 'cause I'm the grave-born rider, and I ride through hell unchained. just a moment, it's a shadow built to last. My heart's a burning canyon where the echoes never fade. But even in the darkness, I refuse to be afraid. The desert holds its secrets, buries truth beneath the heat. But every step I take becomes a war, I won't retreat. I ride because the silence is a fire in my chest, and every outlaw knows that peace is just a test. And if the night consumes me, let it carve me into steel. 'Cause even in the darkness, I'll fight until I heal. I'm a grave-born rider, rising from the dirt and flame. A dark frontier survivor, no fear left in my veins. If the devil wants my soul, he'll have to take my name. 'Cause I'm the grave-born rider, and I ride through hell unchained. Whisper. Death can't hold the man who rides alone. I'm a grave-born rider, forged in fire, born to roam. The wasteland is my kingdom, every nightmare is my throne. If the darkness pulls me under, I'll still rise on my own. 'Cause I'm the grave-born rider. The night is mine alone. The rider never dies. He only rides again. Lower drums, slow slide guitar cry, distant thunder, dark western river. Across the line where angels never roam, under blood red skies I carve my home. Blueprints singing in the blackened sand, a sinner born of this broken land. I carry goes a whisper through the night, old regrets I never learned to fight. The moon is watching with a hollow stare, judging every burden that I bear. But I walk on through the fire and the fear, 'cause the darkness feels like home when it draws near. Down by the Black River, oh, Seen the price of every lie told, paid in blood on a desert road. A past is heavier than chains of steel. I heard a whiskey bottle can't conceal. Wolves are howling in the canyon deep, calling out secrets I couldn't keep. Every mile takes something from me, but to survive, that's the outlaw creed. I keep moving as the darkness grows, chasing fate down a road nobody chose. Down by the Black River, where the lost men kneel and the wild winds groan, I swear my soul to the night I know. No turning back from the path I chose. Through dust, through flame, through shadow and smoke, I ride beneath the Black River. But I ride fast, crossing every line. Death's cold hand tries to pull me slow, but I've danced with him and he knows I won't fold. Down by the black winds alone, I let the past drown deep below. My heart still burns where the wild winds blow. A rebel soul carved in dust and stone. Through fire and night, wherever I go, I live and die by the Black River. Greatest lie I get shot, be a muffled kid. May the roaring devil's up, but he knows me best. Midnight echoes on this broken mile, whiskey on my breath and a haunted smile. My past is carved like a scar on stone, a story of a man who walked alone. Crows keep circling above my trail, whispering secrets of how I failed. But I ain't falling, no, not tonight. Even shadows fear my kind of fight. On this shadow whiskey road, where the lost men go, where the cold than that. I've buried good love more than twice. Moonlight bleeds on this lonesome land as the truth slips right through my hands. Outlaw dreams with a heavy price I pay with every sacrifice. But even broken souls still roam, searching for a place called home. These twisted mouths won't let me go, but I keep riding through the undertow on this shadow whiskey road, where the lost men go, where the cold winds blow. I carry darkness like it's carved in my bones, a rebel heart forged out of dust and smoke, riding fast through the night alone on the shadow whiskey road I call home. Still held my name, trying to drag me back to the flame. But I've danced with death before, he knows I ain't afraid no more. On this shadow whiskey road, I rise again from the weight I told. My blood runs wild like thunder rolls. I'm the outlaw, king of the unknown, riding hard till the world explodes. This shadow whiskey road is my home. Midnight dust on my old black boots, roadside moon and forgotten truths, whiskey brother shadow on my back, devils humming blues on a one-way track. I walk alone through the hurting flame, every mile whispering my name. But the blues keeps calling me home tonight, with sorrow dances in the pale street light. I got the broken blues running through my veins, thunder in my chest and fire in my chain. The night keeps falling, but I still refuse, living on midnight dust, singing these broken blues. I've seen love fade like a dying spark, left me driving blind in the southern dark. My guitar cries every time I bleed, picking chords of the pain I need. The road is long, but it feels like home, a place for the lost and the overthrown, and the blues keeps whispering soft and still refuse. Living on midnight dust, singing these broken blues. So let the storm roll in, let it bury the day. I'll bend these strings till the hurt fades away. If the world won't listen, I'll sing to the sky till the moon leans in with a teardrop cry. I got the broken blues running through my veins, thunder in my chest, fire in my chain. My soul ain't perfect, but it's built to bruise. Living on midnight dust, forever in broken blues. I've been walking through the echoes of my sins, cold wind cutting deeper than it's ever been. My heart's a blackened lanterns in the rain, flickering through memories soaked in pain. Every promise turned to rust and bone, every whisper carved into stone. But the night knows every tear I've cried, 'cause I bled them under shattered skies. And I'm still falling through the shadows of my fall, screaming in the dark where no one hears at all. Broken wings beneath the weight of every call, but I rise even if I crawl through the shadows of my fall. I've felt fire in the palm of my regret, burned by every love I can't forget. The world keeps turning, but I stay the same, a silhouette drowning in its flame. My scars are maps to the wars I've lost, but every battle came with a cost. Still I stand under the dying moon, hoping dawn will but I won't break tonight. I'll rise beyond it all. These broken wings will spread though the night is tall. I'll stand, I'll fight, I'll answer the call. Through the shadows of my fall, through the shadows of my fall. I walk the road where the shadows fall. Dust on my boots, I've survived it all. Every mile writes a scar on my skin. Thunder rolls deep like the sin I've been in. But the night keeps calling, whispering my name, and the wind keeps telling me you can't outrun the flame. I'm just ashes on the road, burning where the wild wind blows, carrying the pain I never showed, bleeding through the stories no one knows. If I fall before the dawn, let the storm keep marching on. I'm just ashes on the road. I've held a heart made of rust and stone, lost every battle I fought alone. Fire in my chest, but it's growing cold. Almost gave up, but I ain't that old. Still the dark keeps rising, trying to pull me in, but a man don't die easy, not for the life he's been. I'm just ashes on the road, burning where the wild wind blows, carrying the pain I never show, bleeding through the stories no one knows. If I fall before the dawn, let the storm keep marching on. I'm just ashes on the ashes on the road, fading where the dark night glows. A soul too heavy, a will that froze, lost in every truth I never chose. If I vanish with the storm, let the wind carve out my soul. I'm still ashes on the road. gritty slide guitar with eerie bends. The sky's black like a dying flame, and the ground still whispers my cursed name. I drag my sins through the dust and bone, a pilgrim doomed to walk alone. Shadows rise from every mile I cross. Voices of the damned remind me of my loss. The wind cuts sharp like a serpent's breath, guiding me closer to a bitter death. But I keep riding, broken but unbowed, through haunted nights where the dark grows loud. Out on the hellbound prairie where the souls are chained and the sky grows heavy, I made a pact I can't outrun. Signed my fate neath a blood-red sun. No mercy waits, no hope to carry, riding alone on the hellbound prairie. I've seen the river where the dead men lie, their hollow eyes staring at the crimson sky. The vultures feast on the stories I hide, picking the truth from the bones of my pride. Every whisper echoes things I've done, wounds that never heal, sins I can't outrun. This road ain't dirt, it's a graveyard path, paved with ghosts of my aftermath. The night grows colder, the wind turns gray, but I ride deeper where the lost men stray. Out on the hellbound prairie where the souls are chained and the sky grows heavy, I made a pact I can't outrun. Signed my fate neath a blood-red sun. No mercy waits, no hope to carry, riding alone on the hellbound prairie. Devils trace my shadow in the dirt, laughing at every scar, every hurt. But I don't kneel though the fire grows, I'll face the flames when the black wind blows. Was written in dust and pain, a wanderer bound by a cursed chain. And when the dark finally comes to bury, I'll still be riding the hellbound prairie. On the trail where sinners burn, I walk the burning cross trail with a fever in my veins. Every mile of dirt reminds me of the ghosts I couldn't tame. My boots sink in the ashes of a life I left behind, but the fire on this road still owns a piece of my mind. A storm grows in the canyon, hear the thunder shake the bone. I've carried too much guilt to ever call this place a home, but the wind keeps pushing forward like it knows where I belong, and I follow through the darkness just to prove I'm still strong. No mercy in the shadows, no comfort in the pain, but I'd rather die a free man than drown beneath the shame. On the burning cross trail, where the broken learn to rise, I face the fire alone, with the truth behind my eyes. If the night comes for my soul, then let the flames baptize. I'll walk the burning cross trail until the morning sky. I see a figure in the distance, like a ghost carved out of light. She whispers through the darkness, not all battles end in night. But my hands are stained with choices that no prayer can erase. Still I march into the danger with a hard and steady pace. The desert holds its secrets like a coffin made of stone, and every outlaw knows a time when he must stand alone. But I'll carve my name in embers, let the legends tell it right, that I walk this trail with courage through the fire and the fight. The smoke becomes my witness, the sky begins to bleed, but I keep moving forward, 'cause the fire's what I need. On the burning cross trail, where the broken learn to rise, I face the fire alone, with the truth behind my eyes. If the night comes for my soul, then let the flames baptize. I'll walk the burning cross trail until the morning sky. Let the fire judge me, let the flames rebuild me. On the burning cross trail, where the sinners turn to steel, I'm rising through the ashes, 'cause the pain is how I heal. If the darkness pulls me under, I'll still refuse to kneel on this burning cross trail. I finally learned what's real. Burning cross trail. I'll walk until I'm free. on a quiet road. The wind carries stories. My steps are heavy, but my heart keeps moving. The evening sky falls on my rolling wheels. Dust rises slowly, following my trail. There's an old longing hiding in the dark, and your shadow still lives behind the fading light. I let the night speak for me about wounds in this long journey. I keep walking through the trembling miles, 'cause I still know where home is. Whisper of the long road, calling out my name so soft. Wind in my heart echo as one. Though the world keeps changing, I'm still standing here with a heavy voice and steady stride, waiting for the light at the end of the night. The moon stands high behind drifting clouds, as if it understands the weight I carry. I speak to the sky about a love once lost, and the hope that refuses to die. Whisper of the long road, still calling out my name. This long road isn't the ending, but the start of my healing. I hear the whisper of the quiet road, guiding me home so slowly. With a strong chest and a heavy voice, I finally find myself again.